Hi everyone, just a quick message. Since I recorded this video, the Big White Wall has rebranded itself to be known as Together Wall. This doesn't change the service that it provides, it's simply a name change from the Big White Wall to Together Wall. So what can the university do for you? Let's start with the self-help that the university offers. If you were to go onto the university website and type in self-help leaflets, what will come up is a long list of common student concerns, and these go from anxiety to panic attacks. There's leaflets on managing stress, managing loneliness, managing time, there's some on self-harm, addiction, and there's even one on successful house sharing. And in these leaflets are lots of useful hints and tips and information about what you might be suffering with at the time. And they are quite useful, but obviously they're only leaflets and they only go so far. So what I found really useful and extremely helpful is the Big White Wall. And this is an online service, 24/7, completely free for students as well as staff to help with self-helping yourself with whatever you're struggling with at the time. Now, a link to the Big White Wall can be found on the university website. And firstly, to get access to the fantastic service that it is, you have to register. And you must register using your university email address. That is very important. And once you register, you'll be asked to use a username, and this username should be something that's not relevant to your name at all, so you can remain completely anonymous on the site. And what you'll find when you're on the site is you can get advice from counsellors, and they are properly, fully trained counsellors. It's not a computer talking to you. And if you don't want to talk to counsellors, there's something called the community. And the community is like a forum where you can pop a comment in and other people will comment on it, and it's a completely safe space, so you shouldn't be afraid to just share what's on your mind. And a lot of people put up, I need help with my anxiety, can anyone put a comment on that? Or someone said the other day, I'm having a bad day, please cheer me up. And a lot of people wrote lovely comments to that person. And it's a very safe space, lovely environment, and it does help. But it doesn't just stop there. There's also a number of interactive tools on this website where you can set goals for yourself. There's also an online journal. Of course, that's only for you to read and write. That doesn't get shared with anyone. There's also lots of questionnaires and tests to see where you are on your wellbeing scale, to see how you're feeling that day. And another thing that they do is self-help courses, and there are courses on anything. There's courses on helping with sleep, cutting down on drinking and smoking, managing anger, stopping procrastinating, managing self-harm, coping with grief, managing OCD, managing stress and anxiety, and social anxiety or depression, and so on. There's a course for anything you can think of, and it's all completely free if you're a student or staff member at the University of Wolverhampton. I would also register for the Big White Wall now. Even if you're a person that has never suffered with any mental health or well-being and you feel really good right now, I would still advise registering for the site, because it's really helpful. Even if you don't suffer, there's lots of articles on there to read, and it can be really interesting, and it also develops your understanding of mental health and well-being. But the self-help approach might not be for you, or if you've gone through the Big White Wall, all these leaflets, and you've done everything you possibly can, there is also a face-to-face approach that the university offers. If you go onto the university website, current students page, you will see the mental health and wellbeing support. And you click on that, and that will give you a huge lengthy form to fill out. But once that's filled out, that will hopefully get you into the process of getting counselling from the university, and these counsellors are fantastic. And this did happen physically face to face on campus, but obviously The world gives us a virus to worry about, so all this help with counselling now is done remotely, but it is still very, very helpful and useful nonetheless. Alongside counselling, there's also the tutor awareness form that you can fill out, and this form will assess you on what things you might need to help study your best. And it could give you access to things such as automatic extensions, extra time in exams, doing your exam in a different room, or it could even stretch to funding for maybe a laptop or a dictaphone, for example, to help you with your studies. But the mental health and wellbeing services don't just stop there. The Student Union also offers help in the form of Well at Wolves. And Well at Wolves is a series of events and activities run throughout the year to help with your well-being, concentrating on 3 areas. And these are feel well, live well and study well. And Well at Wolves run different events like drop-in sessions where you can pop into the Student Union and get some advice, or they might run craft sessions, or doggy de-stress, which is a personal favourite of mine. But obviously these events have had to go remote, so they can't happen on campus for the moment, but eventually hopefully they will come back to campus. And in the meantime, you can find any Well at Wolves information on the Student Union website. So now you're at the University of Wolverhampton and you start getting into university life and you feel that you need support with your mental health and well-being, hopefully you will know where to go. But if you're still unsure, don't be afraid to ask. Any of the school reps will gladly point you in the direction that you need to go in, or you can ask your personal tutors, academic advisors. Just ask anyone and you hopefully will get the support that you need. But for now, stay safe, stay well, and enjoy the rest of your freshers. Thank you for listening.